What about tonight's game, RCB versus, Gujarat Titans?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you look at that?
See, RCB has had a good break, and I think they are going to be very difficult to beat. Gujarat, I think, I also feel are very dependable on the top three and Washington Sundar. So, if the top two or three don't get going, it will be a little challenging for them because they need somebody like a Glenn Phillips to really, you know, contribute with the bat a lot more. Otherwise, or people like Shah Rukh Khan Tewati are not maybe getting enough time in the middle. So these are the concerns for GT, but you can't say that RCB are definitely going to win. RCB are definite favorites, especially playing in Chinnaswamy. They have been in great rhythm. They have been in good form. I think they are in the 18 or 20 years of the IPL. They are going through the best phase of their cricket as well. So it's going to be difficult to stop them, especially in Chinnaswamy. The crowd is even more excited now. We've spoken about what a brilliant support the crowd has been for this franchise, so that's only going to get better and louder. It's not going to be easy for GT, and GT are going to play a few very crucial matches. They have to be in top of the game. They come back to Chennai and play CSK after it, who are CSK in great form. They're almost on par with RCB, so it's going to be hard for them. They have to play out of the skins. They have to find the right combination, but I would definitely favor this game more towards RCB than GT.
It's a very interesting thing, right? You have Rajat Patidar, who's doing very well for RCB as a captain and as a batter. And you have Ruturaj here, I mean, who's also a very good batter and is leading the CSK and seems to be a bit of a struggle. I mean, what is going on with Ruturaj?
I think he's not really struggling with regard to the way he's playing. Yesterday, he played when, Allah Ghazanfar, he played a on drive on the front foot between between mid-on and deep into wicket for a boundary in the power play. That showed what kind of rhythm he is in. So he's just been getting starts and not been converting. It's just that he's not blindly swinging, getting energy. He's timing the ball beautifully. That's a good sign for CSK. And I really feel that he's going to peak at the right time. I don't think that's much of an issue. And the team has started winning now. It's going to be more of a relief for him. So it's just a matter of him getting maybe even 30-40 one game. And then when the big games come, I really feel he is going to show what he's capable of. So I'm not too worried about Ruturaj Gaikwad, the batter. And like I said, once the team is winning, it's good that they're not having too much of a break. They're going to play the next game during the weekend. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, if I was somebody like a Riyan Parag, I may be a little worried. Maybe the rhythm is not there. But with Ruturaj Gaikwad, the way he's playing, even yesterday, he got a good start. He could have just maybe played on, but he knew that they have to get 200 plus, to win the game, and that's what he could have just maybe played that ball for a single. He didn't want to do that, so I'm not too worried about his form. It's just a matter of time.
How do players in the IPL, it's frenetic, you play and then the next day you're flying out and then you check in and then probably may get a 1 day of rest and then you train and then again you play, right? In all this, you also have the outside noise. Now the outside noise is, okay, India is going to Ireland and England in June, playing limited over cricket. And also the question of the one-off test against Afghanistan, right? So there's also speculation about how many of these Indian players will turn up. Will it be a full strength side? Will it be a depleted side? Or will India experiment with the ODI squad in England, Ireland? So as a player, as a leading Indian player playing in the IPL, how do these players keep this speculation out of the system? Like, for instance, even Mumbai Indians, you have this interesting position where Hardik Pandya leads Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma is a former captain and he's in the squad, and then Sky, who's actually the India's T20 squad captain, is playing under him. So you have all these circles or huddles or whatever. How do players cope with all this?
It's easier said than done, but I think there's so much at stake. You can't afford to, pay attention to the outside noise. Either you have the capability to deal with it, which is very difficult because once you start, getting into social media, if you want to feel good about yourself after a good performance, you can go see social media. You have, thousands of or even lakhs of great comments about you, but if you're not doing well, if you go there, you are going to get abused. As a team, as a whole, as a franchise, and I've seen CSK have, got so much of, I won't use the word abuse, but a lot of negative comments about how things have gone. But I think, especially after last year, they've got things back on track this year. So as a franchise, if you're going to pay attention to that, it's not going to be, you don't want to do that. So obviously you want to give the best for your fans. You want to keep them happy. But as a player, you need to keep it. This 2 months, you have to be, just completely outside what social media is saying, what the papers are saying. You know, why it was a lot easier in the previous generation because we only had the Hindu or a couple of papers to read what they actually said. It's not on a daily basis. So, and in fact, those days coming in the Hindu was a huge thing actually. So we had to really do well. So that those kind of distractions weren't there. But now, obviously, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
So I think players are managing it a lot better, and they also realize that, you know, for me to perform at this highest level, I have to be in the best possible frame of mind. And we are human; we will get distracted, but it's just how we are able to be in that zone for longer periods of time. I think the youngsters are doing it. But the good thing is they don't have time. Like you said, you're playing and you're traveling the next day. You're practicing, you're playing, so you don't have time. And whatever time off you have, you want to relax, spend time with your family and friends. So I don't think it's going to be that difficult during the IPL. Post the IPL, when you have time off, is when you tend to get into all these and maybe try to, you know, think about. But which I think a lot of these kids are smart nowadays. They are using social media very effectively, and I don't think it's affecting them that much.